Hi, I'm Buddy, and in this video I'm going to show you how to make beef taco meat on the barbecue. All measurements and ingredients are in the description. I prefer to make the marinade the day before, because I have trouble in focusing on two things at the same time. Undo the peppers from the seeds and soak them in water. This way your chilies become flexible and the leftover dirt washes off. After 30 minutes you can strain the water and dry the peppers. Cut the onion and garlic. Get a large pot and saute your onions and garlic. To prevent unnecessary dishes, it's a smart idea to use a pan that is suited for high temperatures and large enough for your meat to cook in. Add the herbs and the spices to the pot and fry this for a short amount of time. Pour in the liquids and bring to a simmer. Preheat the cooking pan on a low fire. Add the peppers to the pan and toast the peppers lightly. Don't burn them. After the peppers are toasted, they can be added to the pot. The only things left to add are the cinnamon stick and the bay leaf. Let this mixture simmer on a low fire for 1 hour. In the meantime, we can cut the meat. Cut the meat in cubes of around 3 inches. Sprinkle them with salt. Place it in a tray, cover it with foil and place it in the fridge. Take the bay leaves out and place the marinade in the blender. Then you can use the pan you used to toast the peppers to place the first batch in. Blend the second batch and then place everything back in the pot. Make sure your blender is closed well. Day 2. To make the meat super tender, it must be cooked for at least 3 hours. That's why it is important to start early. In my case, the meat will be cooked for 4 hours. Prepare your barbecue for indirect heat. When the temperature hits 275 Fahrenheit or 135 Celsius, you put the meat on the barbecue. I used white oak coals and wine barrel wood chips. When your meat hits 160 Fahrenheit or 72 Celsius internal, the meat can be added to the pot with marinade. Because I make the marinade the day before, I reheated the pot before the meat goes in. Now the meat is in the pot, you can go forward on the barbecue or choose to continue in the oven. I choose to go forward on the barbecue. I cover the pot with tin foil and on top of that I added the lid. There must be a little gap so the steam can escape. This way the marinade becomes a sauce. When you cook it for 3 hours and the marinade is not yet thick enough, you can remove the lid and the foil completely to speed up the process. While you wait your meat is getting delicious and tender, you can make a pico de gallo and a salsa verde. When your marinade is the thickness of melted chocolate and your meat is so tender it falls apart when you try to pick it up with a fork, it is time to pull apart the meat and stir it with the sauce. Now it is time to eat. Flour tortilla, meat, pico de gallo and salsa. These tacos are never gonna disappoint. You can switch the tortilla for fries. This way you have a Mexican inspired style loaded fries. Bedankt voor het kijken, like, subscribe, al die dingen, bel, icon, doe het, peace!